On March 18 of 2014, a self-hating Jew, a man known as Brother Kepner, published a short pro-Russian article on the internet. The title of the article is Crimea Spring. Putin hails constitutional democracy. A turning event in world affairs took place in St. George's Hall in Russia's Kremlin. Ignoring Kerry's and Merkel's sanctions, Vladimir Putin signed a treaty today making Crimea part of Russia once again. Basking amidst countless standing ovations from both chambers of the Russian Federation Council, Putin told the world that relations with the brotherly Ukrainian people have always been and will always remain of paramount importance to Russia. Affirming that the referendum in the Crimea took place in full compliance with democratic procedures, Putin noted that memory and custom bound Russia and Crimea together. There is ancient Chvozonasos there, where Holy Prince Vladimir was baptized, said Putin. His spiritual struggle, an appeal to orthodoxy, predestined common cultural values and a civilizational framework that will unite the peoples of Russia, Ukraine and Belarus. Landing a blow on the head of the Jewish-ruled West's efforts to destroy Orthodox Christianity in Ukraine, Putin noted that repeated attempts to deprive the Russians of their historical memory and their mother tongue make them an object of forced assimilation. And letting the head of the Jew-infested U.S. State Department, John Kerry, and his Jew director of regime change in Kiev, Victoria Nuland, born Nudelman, know in no uncertain terms that the primary executors of the coup were Russian haters, ultranationalists, and radicals who are now determining the course of Ukraine, Putin landed the fatal blow. There is no legitimate executive power in Ukraine, Putin reminded Russia's civil officials and representatives. There is no one to conduct a conversation with. To see ministers of the current Ukrainian government, one requires permission from Maidan militants. This is no joke, this is the reality of life today, concluded Putin. In contrast to Putin's celebration of constitutional democracy, Jew-ruled heads of America and the EU, Obama and Merkel, reviled the democratic moment in Crimea. If America and the EU claim to be champions of democracy, why won't they affirm the Crimean people's right of self-determination via the democratic referendum that just took place in which the overwhelming majority voted to join Russia? It is because Jews, who dictate foreign policy in America and Europe, fear Vladimir Putin like few others in modern history. He's righteous, he is smart, and to Jewry's enraged at cursed temper, he is a loyal member of the Orthodox Church that Jews hate with a demonic passion. Jews don't just hate Russian Orthodoxy, but all of the Orthodox Church starting with Jesus Christ. Just mention a Russian Orthodox Church to a Jew and phantoms of pogroms and processionals of crosses appeared before his jaundiced eye. Why is it then that wherever you look in the Jew-owned press, pictures of Putin with lying headlines and texts are blazoned before the eyes of the goy masses? Does Putin care? No. National interests take precedence over what pleases democracy-hating, Christ-slaying Jews. Help us fight antisemitism. The Ukrainian Holocaust was not caused by Jewish people but by Bolsheviks. The New World Order is not a Jewish plot. Let's ask our Jewish leaders Feinstein, Levin and others introduce and pass a bill to take all guns from anti-Semites and send them to FEMA camps. Let's prevent another Jewish Holocaust. Remember, Hitler murdered 6 million.